This is FNN where you facts, not nonsense. All right, so breaking news. Mitch McConnell is to step down as the Republican Senate leader in November, sometime after the election. McConnell will continue to serve in the U.S. Senate, but wants to hand the reins over to the next generation of leadership, he said in a speech on a Senate floor today. McConnell's term lasts until 2026, his last election. He won pretty handily. This move comes after McConnell has found himself at odds with Republicans and particularly Donald Trump on many issues. One of those issues is Ukraine funding. McConnell and Trump haven't spoken in 3 years, according to a report released in January, and McConnell went out and said that Trump was at fault for the January 6th attack, an unpopular position for Republicans. Another concern is Mitch McConnell's health freezing up at news conferences. He had a fall about 11 months ago that kept him out. McConnell is going to go down as the longest-serving party leader in history in the Senate at 17 years. This also comes after his sister-in-law died in a car accident last month. All right, Michigan primary recap, just 6 days until Super Tuesday. On the Republican side, Trump won by over 40 points, took home 12 of the delegates to Nikki Haley's 4. Another result for CNN. Nikki Haley appeared in an interview on CNN last night where she did look a little dodgy on questions from my perspective, but she's committed to stay in the race through Super Tuesday. On the Democratic side, Joe Biden won by 68 points over a protest uncommitted vote in relation to the Gaza war. Over 100,000 uncommitted votes were cast. That is much above the general precedent. Trump continues winning. He's 5-0 in Republican primaries. We'll probably raise that. One thing that I do think I think Washington, D.C., the small coalition of Republicans, that may go for Haley. But that is my one thought of one thing Haley could win, because it's a very urban area. Biden fended off that uncommitted protest vote, and you can see those Super Tuesday states, 15 states and a territory, are voting on the Republican ballot. News for February 28th. An appeals court judge ruled Donald Trump must pay all $454 million of his civil fraud trial judgment. Trump might have to sell properties for all of this. The only thing that really changed was that his ability to access banks in New York was lifted because a lot of his money resides in the state of New York, and he needs to unlock that. He has to post his bond over on March 25th within a 30-day window. And Hunter Biden called the Joe Biden impeachment inquiry of his father a partisan political pursuit. Hunter said this in a deposition to Congress today, while stating his father had no involvement in his business, especially with Ukrainian energy company Burisma, which was kind of the main stuff about this. Meanwhile, after plunging down early, it was an okay, a bit under a day for the stocks. Dow was down 23.39, or about 1/15%. Nasdaq was down over 0.5%, or 87.56. S&P was down 8.42, or a 1/6%. Finally, U.S. temperatures and Sierra snowfall. U.S. high temperatures today, kind of a very cold, sitting in the upper Midwest, a bit of a cold plateau, and then still out in the west with some Sierra snowfall moving through, and that is expected to really shift to the north tomorrow. New York and Boston are places seeing highs 15 to 20 degrees lower, while in the Midwest it will start to get a lot warmer, although we could see snow in places like Lubbock and Dallas tomorrow. Meanwhile, in the Sierra Nevada, especially along that range, we could see over 2 feet of snow and 1 to 2 inches along the kind of coast of California, but the rest of it, especially the Sierra Nevada and the Cascade Mountain Range, could see up to 2 feet of snow. This has been FNN, where you facts, not nonsense. Thank you for watching.